Hello fellow sim racers and gamers, and welcome to this video. I would like to show you my onboard from the first race, first round of the Renault Clio Series Europe at Hockenheim from my perspective. Now, this video was recorded, half of it on the GoPros, allowed from the Renault Clio Cup Series, so thank you very much. Also, thanks to you guys for watching my videos and streams, and also, obviously, to Republic of Gamers, GT Omega, Coach Dave Delta, Venom, and Creme de la Course, guys, my partners in Renault Clio Cup Series. Very important to say, guys, I don't want to talk over the onboard too much. I will basically leave the whole video for you just to enjoy. The first race, my first experience, the second race will release next week, most likely. And also important to say, guys, unfortunately, I was having big issues with overheating of my GoPros, so the good quality with the GoPro will last around half of the video, and the next part of the video will be from our V-Box camera. So, I hope you will enjoy my first experience, guys. It was my first race in 20 years, my first race in real life, and my first race since forever, basically. And as a sim racer, I think I was doing a decent job. I did one big mistake on a restart because you have to warm up the tires very big time, and I didn't do that, so I was like, I did one mistake following another car. I got kind of spooked by his braking. I braked a little bit too much, went wide in a corner and went on into the grass with my left rear, which you will see what happened after, but no big deal, no big deal. It was just like an enjoyable, fun race, you know, no pressure, nothing like that. Made mistake, lost a couple of positions, finished the race on P24, but still, overall, pretty good experience for the first race. The second race was much better, but you will have to wait for next week. My first race, guys. My first race in Renault Clio Cup Europe. It is crazy, it is crazy. So with the Clio Cup car, it is really important to warm up the tires properly. We are running a little bit like harder compound of the tire, so you have to be very aggressive to warm up the front tires, and the rear tires takes a little bit longer. You can help it with the braking, but it takes a little bit longer, so usually the first 2-3 laps are a bit sketchy with the rear. I must say, I actually wasn't even nervous. I was like, I don't know, like everything clicked and I was like, I knew what to do. I was just really cautious, which you will notice on my driving at the start of the race, that I was really cautious with the other drivers. It was really hard to park the car, but guys, enjoy the race. I was very careful, my first race in the Clio Cup. Important to say, absolute rookie of a driver. I don't really see where I am, but... Drive to survive! Drive to survive! Here we go, boys, here we go! Please don't Puntarino. Guys, my first safety car. I was like, oh my god, I'm melting in a car. So I opened the window and it was worse because the slower you drive, the worse heat in a car it is. So I was melting. And then on the safety car restart, I didn't warm up my tires much, and that was a bit of a problem, as you will see. And my GoPro died. I keep saying that I got a bit lucky with my off-road because first of all, it was a great experience. Second of all, my teammate did the same literally 5 seconds before me. And third of all, if you remember the blue car I was fighting with, literally the next lap, going to the hairpin, the blue car got punted from the behind, went sideways, locked up all 4 wheels and went into 2 other cars. So technically, obviously, yeah, bad. I lost positions. I made a mistake on my first race, but I maybe could have been involved in that incident, you know? So that was really, really lucky. So I take it as a positive. because of the big incident in the hairpin, we had another safety car, which was literally a lap to go. So we finished the race behind the safety car. Now in the second race, I got fully emotional. I started crying in the car because it was so amazing, crazy, and it was my dream for 20 years. In the first race, I was just so full of emotion because the race was much calmer. I didn't do anything bad, you know, I didn't fight too much. I was just very, very calm in everything. But I was so happy after the race, guys. I was so enjoying everything. So that was my first race. A lot of emotion there, a lot of new things, you know. Like basically, my target for the first race was to just survive, don't damage the car, don't damage anybody else, and just like get used to everything, like there's so many things, so much I have to learn, you know, because guys, I used to race in real life when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. And then for the past 20 years, I was trying to get back into it. So that's why it's so emotional for me. That's why it's so... Everything is like 20 years is a long time, guys. Like people are asking, you already did racing, you know, like for 3-4 years back in the day. And I'm like, mate, that was a different life. That was different life. 20 years ago is such a long time. I am coming to this as a gamer, as a sim racer, and it's a dream coming true. But the experience that I had 20 years ago, from my perspective, is none. Like, it doesn't count anymore for me. I literally learned that, like, in a hard way, or like in a way when I went in the car for the very first time during the testing already, or when I drove the Alpine last year. I was like, guys, okay, I'm starting from scratch. I don't remember anything. Nothing helped from the past. The only thing that helped is the sim racing I'm doing now, you know? So I think it's very important to say, guys, from my perspective, you know? So I hope you guys will follow the season of the Renault Clio Cup series. I was very shocked by so many viewers on the Hockenheim event, on the live stream, guys. So many people at the event as well, which was amazing. So if you'd like to follow, guys, the whole championship, it's a 5 rounds. We're going to be racing in few days or next week at Spa, beginning of the June, by the way. Then we have a 2 months break, and then we are racing Manicure in August during the GT World Challenge. Then 3 weeks later, Barcelona, and then a few weeks later, we are racing in Paul Ricard. So I'm looking very forward, guys, like learning the curve as much as possible. And I hope, guys, thanks to you and thanks to my partners, we're going to be able to do this next year again. I'm really like, I would like to already like try to think ahead already, you know, because I don't want to do this only this year. You know what I mean? I want to do this forever. So thank you so much.